Good morning. Hello. Welcome back to Colorado. Carol here. Welcome back to Life in Progress. I woke up in a weird mental headspace this morning. One of those headspaces that tells me lies about myself. And so I'm going to ignore her and we are going to start the vlog. So, good morning, my friends. We're in the kitchen. I need to get my energy drink this morning and I need to figure out something to eat because I'm starting to feel a little peckish. It's been a weird couple of days and I'm sure I will get into all of that with you today. But long story short, hopefully, Joanna and I are on our own for a couple of days. Thomas had to unexpectedly go out of town for a funeral for his side of the family, and Melanie decided that she wanted to go with him. So they, right now, are on their way to Georgia for a funeral. Not the best reason to be going out of town last minute, but life keeps on doing what she does. So they're on the road and I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts about it just because whenever Thomas and I are apart, I feel out of sorts. And lately I've been the one going on adventures and this time it is him and Mel. And I worry about the travel of it all and the road tripping aspect. I worry about how everything goes with the fam. And of course, it's for a sad reason. So anyway, but I'm awake, we are dressed. I have some things I'd like to tackle today. So I figured I'd pick up the camera and get the vlog going. I am still very much sunburnt for those that missed my last adventure. I had a blast, but your girl got a little too much sun. And so I am unfortunately dealing with that as well, but I did great this morning. Got myself all ready, took a shower, which kind of felt torturous, especially on the back of my neck, and washed my hair. So I will get this fluffed in a little bit once it's fully dry. But that's where you find me right now. And I am determined to make this a good day because I need to pull myself out of the doldrums and focus on the good, which is the fact that Joanna and I have a couple of days just us, and I am sure we will get up to some adventure of some kind. Not sure what yet, but I'd like to get her out of the house at least once. We'll see. Sit. Good job. Okay, dogs have been fed. I emptied the dishwasher and reloaded it. And I know there's not a lot in there, but there's a reason for that. I have this giant bucket of miscellaneous overflow kitchen items that I am going to tackle organizing today. And this week, I am working on reorganizing most of the kitchen, not so much like this, where I keep like our plates, cups, and bowls, mostly where we keep like our silverware, cutlery, kitchen gadgets, large appliances, things like that. Now that we've lived in this house for a couple of years and I know how we work in the kitchen and kind of the flow of how things go, it's time to reorganize some things to make it make a little bit more sense. And of course, our space for storage is limited. And so I just need to like rearrange some things in a way that will hopefully be better and make a little bit more sense to the teenagers when they are helping to put stuff away. I mean, you know, fingers crossed, but at the end of the day, mom knows where everything goes, you know? So I went through that big bucket of things and put what I could in the dishwasher to run it for a wash. This is really the area that I want to address first. This is fine. We have all of our general everyday cutlery up here. This is the problem. Everything is just a mess in here, as you can see. And then this is completely underutilized. We had trash bags in here, and that was it. So I was very easily able to rehome them. And now I'm gonna work on taking everything out of this drawer, getting it organized into how I want it displayed. The other areas that I'm going to address include this cabinet area and this one above the stove. And really, you can see, again, just underutilized space when we can redo some things for Tupperware and these baking sheets and things I want to move to this side to be over the stove, just things like that. Little things that over time become super annoying. All right, here is the after of the drawers. This is my favorite transformation so far, although the cabinets were pretty good too. So again, this didn't change very much. This is just our general everyday cutlery. And then we have things like can opener, pizza cutter, things like that. This is paint. This is not stained, so can't do much about that. It came with the house. This drawer now looks a heck of a lot better. Oh my gosh, so satisfying. And then this bottom one is just the miscellany. So in here I have cups to lids and water bottles and things, knife sharpener, larger knives, as well as things we use less often. So extra whisk. This is cookie scoop, garlic press, hamburger creator thingy, apple slicer, etc. So that's looking pretty darn good. And then I also organized over here these hanging up on the wall. I used to have like the lunch boxes here, so I moved those into the closet, which is great. And now I have all the rest of our kitchen utensils. And again, I'm hoping that if my husband can see the barbecue equipment, that it will encourage him to use his grill. And as far as whisks and things, we just needed more space for them. And we use them fairly often for different purposes, baking, holidays, what have you. So it's good to have them more readily accessible, and they're not getting as dirty being stored in that closet. And speaking of the closet, we have not escaped having kitchen things in here altogether, just because, again, we don't have a lot of storage And this is located directly next to the kitchen, you know? And so in here we have things like the waffle iron, the hand mixers. This is my immersion mixer. And then I am using this bin for all of those lunch boxes and miscellaneous backpacks and things. So it's gonna work out perfectly, and now we can see things better. And I will be able to use those utensils more because I'm not forgetting that they're just stuck in this closet. Okay, it's a little bit while later. I have had lunch and I was relaxing for a little bit. And now we're gonna tackle another project because I'm feeling motivated, you know? You just have those days where you're like, I need to get some stuff done. Plus, my husband's not home. And therefore, I have some extra time because I'm not hanging out with him. And so instead of missing him, I'm going to get to work. Because prior to leaving town, he did an audit of his own closet. And he was like, okay, I have some stuff to donate. Where's the pile? And I don't have a pile currently. So I told him, go ahead and put it in our closet. And then this would give me an opportunity to do a mid-year closet clean out. It needs to happen. I try to do a little audit of my closet at least quarterly, and here we are. It is mid-year. It's time to go through it. I need to be a little bit ruthless because there are things in here that are not serving me. I'm not currently working out right now, and so what I need to do is really edit the amount of workout gear that I have. While I would love to get back into Pilates at some point financially, that's just not on the horizon right now. And I need to be realistic about the space that I have in my closet and the time and what I am doing with my clothes and what my current body is doing in clothing and what I'm currently wearing. We all go through phases in life, and so too do I. So I'm going to start with all of my cold weather clothing, the warm clothes themselves. Basically anything long sleeved is on this side. And then over here we have our short sleeved items. And then in the very back are my dresses. And then in the closet in my office, I have all of my Girl Scout attire. And so right now I don't think I need to touch the Girl Scout stuff. I haven't added anything. I haven't gotten rid of anything. It's just been very neutral. But this is what we need to get to. So let's get into it. Right off the top, I know I'm giving this one away. It is very long, and I am in a season of my life where I am dressing for my size. I have a short torso, and I am a short girly, and I've honed in on what I like in terms of that. And right now, this top is not it. It is a LuLaRoe top, and I've had it for a while now. Do I adore the color? Absolutely. But it is very long on me, nearly a dress's length, and the sleeves are really long as well. So when I wear it, I know it is something that's going to make me look even shorter. And in years past, that didn't bother me, but right now, that bothers me. Here is a sneaky shirt that I told you all that I was getting rid of last time, and then I pulled it out of the pile afterwards. It's time to get rid of it. I haven't worn it since, and it is stained, and I've attempted to take the stains out to no avail. So, need to get rid of it. What do I want to do with this top? Oh, I love it so much. And then I just don't wear it. But it still fits me great. I have some cute shorts that'll match it. I think for me the biggest problem is I don't have earrings that go with this shirt, and therefore I don't wear it. I need to get myself some pear earrings. I think that is the solution there. Time to let this one loose. I love the color, but the fabric is itchy. And every time I wear it, I think to myself, this fabric is itchy. I should not be itchy. I love this top, and it has a ton of stains. And again, I've tried to take them out, but unfortunately they've been dried in. So for that one, I'm not going to donate it. I am going to get rid of it. Girl Scout shirt. Need to put this in the other closet. Okay, it's time to get into the dresses, and I do need to cut some from the herd. Now, it's not just dresses over there. I also have things like jumpsuits and short jumpsuits, long jumpsuits, overalls, things like that. And I have some new things I want to add to the collection, which means I need to make a little bit of space. And I don't usually love to do this, and I don't usually purchase things new, but I have done that, and I want to share that stuff with you. I don't know if that'll be in this video or an upcoming one, but either way, I need to make some space because I feel like one day I'm going to hang something up here and it's all going to come down. Okay, for anyone who may have felt a little claustrophobic during that segment, I apologize. But as you can see, this closet is very misleading and it goes way back there. Now, the benefit of being 5 feet small is I can just shove myself right in there and get to what I need to, which leads me to the largest contingent of clothing that I will be donating today. We have 10 dresses and or jumpsuits. I think there are 3 actually in here. 1 too small, 1 too big, and 1 that I did not purchase for myself that is also too small. And so I'm not gonna feel guilty about getting rid of it when it doesn't fit. So this is where we're at. I'm going to tally up the total of everything that I'm getting rid of and that Thomas is getting rid of, and I'll show you that here in a moment. All right, so I am getting rid of 20 items of clothing in total, and that includes long sleeve, short sleeve, blouses, workout gear. This top from Halara that is too big that I accidentally purchased, and I'm not gonna sell it, so I'll just donate it. And all of the dresses. We have some miscellaneous household items that we're going to donate as well. I did that huge purge last year, and ever since I've been really good about taking smaller batches of things to go get donated and not hoard, and that feels good. So this is just some miscellany. Thomas is getting rid of his 4 tops, and then those are the 2 tops that are stained beyond help, and so I'm not going to donate those. I'm just going to get rid of them. So pretty happy with this, and my closet literally feels lighter. All right, clothing haul time. I did end up putting my hair up in a clip because it's hot in here, y'all. But I have this dress. This is all from H&M, by the way. Everything was on sale. If you saw the video where Thomas and I went to Denver last weekend, the weekend before, I don't know. What is time? I think it was the week before last. I tried this dress on at H&M and absolutely fell in love with it, as did a couple of you. I got comments like, please tell me you brought that home with you. And the answer was no. At the time, I did not. However, now I own her. She is here. She was $12. The reason that I did not purchase it in store is because it was a smidge too tight, and I am certainly not one to buy for the body I don't have. That is one of the things I feel very passionate about, is buy things for the body you have so you can enjoy wearing them. So online, they had the exact same dress on sale, same price, but in one size bigger. So this is a 2XL, and I just adore the pattern. It's got this fitted bodice that it's very fit and flare, and what I like is that the back has this nice stretchy panel, even though the rest of the fabric it's very tight. And so that's why I wanted to make sure I got it in the correct size. So not only did I get this one, but I also purchased it in this colorway. This has a lemon motif. Again, it has that fitted bodice, and it's fit and flare, and it's got the stretchy panel in the back. This is also a 2XL, and I cannot wait to wear these this summer. We have some upcoming concerts that I'm gonna get dressed up for. I can see myself wearing this in the fall and the winter, and I love styling pieces like this to get the most wear out of them all year long. So looking forward to owning this for many seasons to come. And then I purchased a new skirt, which honestly, if I could do it over, I probably would have gotten this in an extra large. I ended up getting it in a 2XL, just kind of keeping the sizing in mind for H&M. But this is one of those very generous skirts, and so I do think I would have been better served with an extra large, but this one fits just fine. I've tried it on already, and it is this very long leopard print skirt, and it's giving me my polka dot black and white skirt vibes, but in a different colorway, right? So I am very excited to style this one and get a lot of wear out of it. I've actually purchased a top that I'm going to show you now that I think that will go with it, but of course I will know more once I put everything on. And so the top that I think that will go with it is this black top right here. And I know she's very small looking, but friends, I've said it before, I'll say it again, your girl has a short torso. And so for me, this will actually work out very nicely, I hope, and I do believe so. I like that it's black, so I can wear it with a ton of things. I don't need to wear it with a bra, and I can size adjust. So the straps adjust here on the sides as needed, and then it's got the little hangy straps as well that between you and me, I will cut off because they just drive me crazy. But very excited to style this one. This is also in a 2XL. Everything I purchased was in a 2XL. And there is no give with this top. There's no stretchy panel. And so that's why I did get it in that 2X. I'm hoping that was the right call. And then the very last top that I picked up is similar to that one. It just is in a different colorway and pattern. And this one is stretchy all around. So again, hopefully it looks good. I figured I have some tops that I can wear under it for layering in different seasons, but also I have a skirt that I think this would look really nice with. So I only got the top, but here's the colorway. They did have it in a skirt, but not in my size. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to leave this one behind because it's so cute, but it'll be really good for summer, especially if we end up going on some beach vacation adventures in the next couple of years. Or if we go back to Vegas for like a weekend getaway in the next couple of years. I think this is a really good top for things like that. And it's very light and compact, which is great for packing. Well, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's video. I feel like I got a lot accomplished. I mean, I definitely did. I got the stuff done in the kitchen. I was able to go through all of the items in my closet, And I brought the stuff over to ARC. So that has been officially donated. And that feels good not to like sit on it and just like have it out of the house. But now it is about 9:30 in the evening and I have officially distracted myself as much as I'm able. And I am missing Thomas and Melanie and our evening routine and the stuff that we normally do. So I am going to read. I have started Last Night in Montreal by Emily St. John Mandel. And I really don't plan on like vlogging this one per se, but I'll probably give you an update soon about how I liked it. But I'm going to tuck in and read for a little bit, try to get myself sleepy so that way I can be well rested for work in the morning. But I know myself, and without Thomas here to kind of keep me on schedule, I have a really bad habit of not fighting the insomnia and leaning into it and then staying up till the early hours of the morning. So my hope for myself is that I don't do that and that I'm actually able to get to bed at a reasonable time so I am at my best for work tomorrow. But I'm missing my man, and it is what it is. I hope that you all have enjoyed joining me today. I hope today's video maybe motivated you to either tackle a project in your home or just get on with the normal tasks that need to get done in any given day. I will say, my typical cleaning routine of always be cleaning is definitely something that I take to heart, and I try to tackle one necessary project per day just for general household maintenance because it is constant. Whether we want it to be or not, cleaning is just a part of living, and I'd much rather keep on top of it for like my own mental health and well-being, even when I don't want to. But it is nice to tackle projects like these and get them done. And with that, my friends, I'm going to close out this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. That helps YouTube recognize my channel and push it out to other awesome folks such as yourselves who might be interested in our corner of the internet and just keeping up with a mama who's trying to keep life real. And yeah, that's where we're at. And with that, my friends, I will see you in my next one. Bye.